What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is your boy Aeronation, and on today's episode of Aero's Morning Sesh, we got a lot to cover today. So if you like the content that I make and the streams I do, hit that like button on the stream and hit that subscribe button if you like the content. So yeah, without further ado, we're just gonna jump into it. Also, great Wad, good to see you, buddy. I'm doing well, just getting some work done. Nice. Let me get my. There we go. All right, let me just check my audio levels real quick. All right, this should be good. All right, anyway, so first bit of news that we're jumping into. You like this camera? Well, thank you. Yeah, I thought that, like, as much as I like the green screen, I think it's a lot more personable, especially because, like, y'all see all the stuff I have. Like, you can't really see it great, but I got a nice little game collection back there. But yeah, appreciate that, Great Wall. But yeah, so first thing we're jumping into is an article over on GameIndustry.biz talking about the Fable Delayed to February 2027. This is, like I said, it's a news article over on GamesIndustry.biz by Sophie McAvoy. And we're just going to read, and then we'll discuss it after we read the article. So it says, Xbox has delayed Playground Games Fable to February 2027. In a post last week, the company stated that, quote, in order to plan our game launches through the holidays in a way that works best for players, it has moved Fable's release window so it can have the dedicated moment it deserves, end quote. Xbox CCO Matt Booty elaborated on the decision during the Xbox podcast, noting that an autumn launch for Fable would coincide with Grand Theft Auto 6. Quote, I think it's cool that one of the biggest entertainment moments of the year is going to be a video game, said Booty. But let's take all that and put it together of what it really means for us. Booty noted that Fable is, quote, in great shape and emphasized the importance of giving the game, quote, a window all of its own. Quote, we really just want it to have its own moment to shine, and related to Fable, we will be seeing more of it in the Xbox showcase. Regarding the showcase on June 7th, Booty clarified that its focus will be on games rather than hardware or strategy. Quote, there are certainly some strategic things that are out there and things we want to bring clarity to, but the focus here is on the games, he said. Quote, for the long term, we want to make the right decisions, not fast decisions. Playground Games announced Fable's Autumn 2026 release window in January. The game was originally planned for 2025, but was delayed, quote, in order to make the best game possible. The upcoming Fable is described as a reboot of the franchise, not a remake. Original developer Lionhead Studios closed in 2016. The last entry, Fable The Journey, was released in 2012. So I honestly think that it's probably in Fable's best interest to get pushed out of the fall, because, I mean, we don't know when Gears E-Day is coming out. I mean, we know when GTA is coming out, but then we also got Call of Duty coming out in October, and then we also have Wolverine coming out in September. Like, and the showcases haven't even started, guys. Like, I don't think a lot of people realize that. Like, we haven't even gotten to the showcases and stuff of what they're going to be showing that they're releasing for the next, 9 months? And the fall's already stacked. And that's not including any indie games that come out during the fall time. None of that. But I honestly think that Fable being moved to February is probably a good call. Unless GTA 6, Rockstar decides, oh, hey, we're putting out the PC port of GTA 6 in February or March. That would be funny. Kind of. Not for Fable, but I would chuckle a little bit. But yeah, I think it just makes sense. Like, I know there's people that are saying that it's to get rid of woke stuff in it and whatnot, and we don't get into all that crap over here. We play games, we talk about games, and then we just talk about the news in a calm demeanor, I guess you could say. But yeah, Fable, I'm looking forward to it. I love the ones on the 360, especially Fable 2, which I believe is most people's like favorite out of the franchise. But then also too, I feel like people forget how much of a fall off Fable The Journey had on the 360, and then Lionhead just went under shortly after that, and then we haven't gotten Fable. This will be the first Fable game since 2012. So what is that? By the time it comes out, it'll be what, almost 15 years since we've gotten a new Fable game? which Fable had the hidden bow crossbow? That's really the one, only one I remember. I want to say that's 3, but I'm not entirely sure. But hey, Ryther, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you. But yeah, I think there's not really much else to say about Fable other than I'm looking forward to it, and I hope it's good. So I'll just wait for the chat to catch up in case anyone else has anything they want to add about Fable, anything they're specifically looking forward to or concerned about. Which, I mean, it's kind of hard to... I mean, besides the walking mechanic that Mag so gracefully showed off. as long as they fix it, I think it'll be a pretty decent game. But anywho, this is something I didn't think I was going to be talking about because honestly, I thought after Black Ops 6 and 7, I thought I was going to be done with COD. But looking like MW4 is shaping up to be a pretty decent Call of Duty. I'm not saying it's going to be the best thing since sliced bread. It's not what I'm saying at all. But the things that I'm hearing a lot of people talk about Black Ops 2 and Modern Warfare 2019 is like the core, what they wanted to focus on for this game. They wanted to get back to the roots, which, speaking of that too, which after we read a little bit of this article, I have some thoughts on this. It was Fable 2, the Rammer is what that weapon was called. You had to destroy 50 gargoyles to get it. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's been so long since I've played those games. I remember playing them. I don't remember much of what I did. Yeah, Modern Warfare is looking good so far, but we're going to check out this article over here on PC Gamer by Morgan Park saying, I played Modern Warfare 4 and Infinity Ward. Let's talk about it. Alright, and this person's obviously has a background in Call of Duty. This year's Call of Duty is officially Modern Warfare 4. It takes place primarily in South Korea. It'll have a regular campaign, and they're bringing back the DMZ extraction mode. But for many, Modern Warfare 4 is significant for one big reason. This is the first Infinity Ward game in 4 years. Which, I didn't even think of it that way. It's like, we haven't gotten a Modern Warfare game in 4 years. And that's also after getting 2 back-to-back years of Black Ops, which that was a mistake. I don't know who greenlit that or thought that would be a good idea. But anyways, 4 years, that's the longest that the original Call of Duty makers have gone without making their mark on the series, and a lot has happened in the years between. Activision became an organ of Microsoft, which has been hard at work destroying its reputation with full-breathed AI mania and cooperation with... Okay, we're just not... All the while, Call of Duty has fallen into another rut. Modern Warfare 3 was an unpopular Rush sequel made by a different team. That was followed by Black Ops 6, which was well-liked, but its own quick follow-up, Black Ops 7, immediately squandered that goodwill. Those factors leave Infinity Ward in a similar situation as it was in 2019 when Call of Duty's relevance was waning and its Modern Warfare reboot single-handedly revitalized the series. Will Modern Warfare 4 do it again? After 90 minutes with its multiplayer, I'm not convinced it's a major leap forward, but I am confident that Modern Warfare 4 will be the best playing Call of Duty in years. But yeah, also from what I've heard, Omni movement is gone. No more Omni movement. It is not going to be in Modern Warfare 4, thank God, because as much as the premise of Omni movement was good, hey, what's up, Chip? Good to see you. But as good as Omni movement was, it's just people... There was such a small, not really a massively small, but a decent sized group of people that were literally using Omni movement to sit in weird spots, lay down in weird spots, and just camp the whole game. And I'm glad it's gone. Hopefully they make it to where you can't just lay down on ledges and stuff the entire game. That would be great. I would love that. But yeah, like I said, from what I'm seeing, it looks great. Like it's going to be mainly based in South Korea. Also, the campaign, price is on the run. So that in itself is pretty cool. I like that. I like it. But yeah, the Omni movement is done. Hopefully with the next Black Ops, they not reinvent it, but tweak it to where it's fair, I guess is the best way I could put it for just the casuals that play the game. But I think think with them going back to the also too, they have said that it's going to be military sim, meaning there's not going to be any Nicki Minaj skins. There's not going to be some dude running around with a giant unicorn horn on his head. None of that stuff. Which, if you like that stuff, that's cool. You know, you do you. But for people like me and others that want the tactical military, well, not really tactical, but the military sim experience, we're fine with y'all having those skins. Like, there's been data mods and stuff in previous Call of Duty games that have had a slider coded in to where it makes it to where if you don't want to see all those skins, you hit a button and it makes everyone a default skin, opposed to, like I said, all the crazy skins, which would make everybody happy. And Call of Duty's acting like they have to pick one camp or the other. It's like, dude, the military sim community is telling you, we're cool with it. Put the slider in, sell your skins. We get it. You got to make money. But Call of Duty's acting like they have to choose. And I don't get it. It's like you can literally please both fan bases. One fan base is even conceding and saying, hey, do the thing. We're cool with it. I don't know. I don't get it. But I did see something cool that T-Dog Smitty, which if y'all don't know him, he's a pretty prominent Call of Duty YouTuber. I was watching his video about his experience because he actually got to play an early build of it. And he was talking about how he was really getting that Modern Warfare 2019 feel. And he was talking about how the devs this time around seem to be very, very receptive to feedback as long as it's constructive and, you know, you're nice about it. You're not just cussing them up one side down the other because gamer mad. But yeah, it seems like even the studio is receptive to, you know, hearing from people that actually play the game. And, you know, if you want to hear more details about that, be sure to go check out T-Dog Smitty. But yeah, I don't really have much else to say about Call of Duty because I literally fell off of Black Ops 7. I got too sweaty. Like, I'm a seasoned player that likes to hop on and just have a good time, and it stopped being fun, so I stopped playing. But yeah, Infinity Ward, first COD in 4 years, and they're bringing back DMZ. So we'll see how it goes. But anywho, on to the bread and butter of today's Mornin Sesh. Here over on Eurogamer, article by Victoria Phillips Kennedy, talking about the Steam Deck and the egregious price increase. Right there, I'm Prestige 9 on Black Ops 7. I think I'm Prestige 3 or 4. Like, I did put time into it, but it got boring, to be completely honest. I got tired of spending more time trying to figure out how I got killed, opposed to just playing the game. But yeah, so Steam Deck has gone up significantly. But we'll read this. Earlier this week, Valve announced a steep price increase for its Steam Deck OLED models. In the UK, would-be buyers saw a rise of over £200 for the company's chunkier 1TB Steam Deck OLED model, which increased from $569 to $779. Its lower-tier 512GB Steam Deck OLED model, meanwhile, increased by £170. Its price rose from £479 to $649, which, if I'm remembering correctly, over here in the States, it's $759 for the 512, and then what was it, $987 or somewhere in the close to $900 for the 1TB version. Let's see here. Much like other companies which have similarly announced price increases for their own hardware, such as Sony and Nintendo, Valve cited the rising cost of RAM and storage shortages as the reason for its decision. Quote, these new prices reflect the current state of component costs and other global logistical challenges across the industry as a whole, Valve said. The Steam Deck itself remains the same. But what does this mean for the Steam Machine, Valve's yet-to-be-released console/PC hybrid, which will be able to run PC games on a television or a normal gaming computer? Valve still hasn't put a price on the Steam machine, though in November said it would be, quote, more in line with what you might expect from the current PC market. However, the PC market is getting more expensive, probably even as I write. Oh, thank you, Great Wall. Yeah, he put the prices in there. The Steam Deck OLED 512 gigs, $789, and then the 1 terabyte. Yeah, I knew the numbers were. I knew it was like 678 or 789, something like that. And then the 1 terabyte is $949. So after tax, that thing is over $1,000 for hardware that came out in 2021, I believe. Like I said, I have a lot to say about this because as someone that's been someone that's new to PC, I've only been on PC for a little over a year, and I love Steam. I love the ecosystem. I love how it's set up. I love how the review metrics are set up. It's just it's a great platform. And then out of nowhere, they just upped the price of their, I guess, entry-level hardware, I guess you could say. And they just blew it up by like $300. And at that price point, it's not worth it. Let me pull it out. I have it right here. Just gotta get to it. Let me put my money where my mouth is. Did I just zip it? I just zipped it up. It's a live news show, okay? Anything can happen, folks. But no, I cannot in good faith recommend this thing for anything other than the original listing price. If you can find one for the original listing price and you love indie games, go for it. This thing is great. But for the prices that they are asking for this now, absolutely not. No, I refuse. I actually thought about selling my Steam Deck because I barely use the thing. Because a lot of what I play either isn't supported due to, the security thing, the anti-cheat, or it just physically can't run it. And yeah, like I said, $500 something, yeah, it's a good deal. But $789 to $949 for hardware that couldn't even keep up with games that were coming out at the time that it released. And now here we are, not even 5 years later, and we're getting a price increase from Steam because of reasons. But actually, I'm going to look something up for y'all real quick. All right, hold on. Here, we'll do this. How much money does Valve make per employee? If I can spell. Hey, Bernie, how's it going? Yeah, dude. Valve, you can suck it. Like, this is ridiculous. You make $50 million per employee. You can't take the hit. Why? Why can't you take the hit? Like, I don't think y'all realize this. The 350 people times 50 million is billions of dollars. Billions with a B. And y'all couldn't eat the cost of this? Why? Like, why? Just so you can claim market conditions and then jack the price up anyways just because market conditions? I'm so sick and tired of hearing market conditions. And I know y'all are just as tired of hearing about it as I am. So yeah, Bernie, get a XAX before it goes up with the new model announcement. Oh yeah, the Xbox Ally X, yeah, which I will be talking about that once I get done ranting about Steam and Valve. Because this is ridiculous. Sounds like a pretty good salary. Yeah, right? That's the sad thing. Like, those employees aren't even... I mean, they're probably making 6 figures. But they ain't getting none of that. And that is all going to Steam to keep the platform running. Bernie, it's either one of two things. They raise the market... They raise to make the Steam machine seem not so expensive, or they raise to keep machine price under 900. That's actually a interesting counter caveat there, Bernie. Oh, dude, Ryther? Dude, Ryther. That right there. My wallet has market conditions. And that's the thing, like, us consumers, we got to start doing that. Like, as a collective whole. We can't just sit here and nitpick what game, like for me personally, like right now, I'm struggling to get into 007 Versalite. Like if y'all saw my first stream, I was having a ball. I was having a blast. The second one, the pacing just completely shifted. But I am going to do one more stream of that and just see if it gets better. If it does, we'll keep playing it. But if not, we'll go from there. But yeah, Steam, with the Steam Deck price increase, like kind of like what Bernie was saying, I can see that logic, like raise the old hardware to subsidize the new hardware. But it gets to a point where it's like, okay, if you're using the old hardware to subsidize the new hardware, wouldn't it make more sense to just discontinue the old hardware and just take that old the money and some of the parts that you would use in the old hardware and make new hardware? At least in my mind, that makes more sense to me. Let's see, Bernie. I think this means machine will be minimum of 1,000. Yeah, honestly, with them jumping the prices of the Steam Deck that high, I'm at the point where I'm like, I could see it being a minimum of 12 at this point. The Great Wall, do you think the Steam machine is comparable to other PC handhelds? If yes, maybe they were trying to get the price in line with the other systems, but still be cheaper. I think the Steam machine is going to be a little bit more powerful than the handhelds, because you got to think, the Steam machine, it doesn't have a screen. It doesn't have, well, that's the main thing. It doesn't have a screen on it. And also, too, with it not having a screen, you don't have to worry about the additional thermal overhead for the screen, which also, too, the only versions of the Steam Deck they still sell are the OLEDs. So you do have to deal with that thermal between the screen and all the components, which there's a fine line that they operate in that keeps it to where the screen looks as good as it can, but the hardware is also running as close to as good as it can. Oh, let's see here. Right now, in terms of now, if you're talking about comparing the Steam Deck to like the Xbox ROG Ally X, so like the $1,000 one, no. Now, if you're comparing it to the white model that's got the what is it? Just the Z2A, I think, chip in it. That one is pretty much neck and neck with the Steam Deck. And that thing is still, I think that's $400 or $500. I think Bernie posted something about it a week or two ago. The prices went down like $100, I think, or something like that for it. I could be wrong. Let's see, Bernie, what if Steam Machine comes with the new ARC chip from Intel? Bernie? No. We don't talk about Intel ARC over here. Like, I genuinely hope Intel ARC gets to a point where it can compete with NVIDIA and AMD, but with everything going on with it right now, it's like they're struggling. So you also have to see the new ARC handhelds coming out from Acer MSI. Yeah, I did hear about that they're putting their new ARC chips in handhelds. Also, today NVIDIA announced that they are they've made some type of chip to go into laptops that can do, I think it's 1440 at over 100 FPS, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, you know what? I'm going to look into that. Let's see, NVIDIA laptop. All right, here we go. Project optional. Go over here. We increase the size so people can seize. See, look at the new claw they announced yesterday. Okay, I'll look at that after we look at this. The NVIDIA and Microsoft reinvent. Oh yeah, RTX Spark. A 1 petaflop super chip, full CUDA and RTX ecosystem and Windows native agents. A new beginning for personal computers. Yeah, because from what... Yep, here it is. RTX Sparks lets creators, AI developers, and gamers render ultra-large 90GB plus 3D scenes, edit 12K 422 video, generate 4K AI videos, run 120B parameter LLMs with up to 1 million tokens, context using agents locally, and play AAA games. You know what? We're just gonna do this. All right. This is how I get when I can't understand stuff. I just put it in Grok and let it tell me what it says. That way everyone can understand what's actually being said, and so just being a bunch of jargon no one understands. Alright, so it works with huge 3D scenes over 90 gigabytes in size, edits ultra high resolution 12K videos, create 4K videos using AI, run very large AI models to 120 billion parameters, which a parameter is just I believe it's a custom data point with extremely long context, right up to their own. So long context up to 1 million tokens means that's 1 million generations that you get, unless if it's set up 1 queue per token right on their own computer, and then play demanding AAA games at 1440p resolution with over 100 frames per second. Yeah. Let's see here. Let's see. Bernie, yes, new SoC, but main purposes for AI. Okay. See, and Great Wall RG Ally 7 with the white one is $599.99. Thank you for posting these prices, Bernie. Great Wall, I appreciate it. Bernie, and they will probably use your CPU and offline for an NVIDIA AI. I did see an ad the other day that NVIDIA is paying people to put like a little like storage shed server or data center in their backyard. I'm like, how does that work? But no, I get that this is more towards like creators and stuff, but I mean, that's not, I mean, 1440p, AAA games at 1440p, over 100 FPS, that's not bad at all. Like, at all. I could get behind that. I mean, granted, I have my issues with NVIDIA, with how they monetize their cards and whatnot. But I do like to see innovation like this. Like, and that's the crappy thing. It's like, there's so much innovation, but there's so much bad word of mouth and bad intentions behind some of this stuff that it ruins the spark of, oh, cool, this is neat. Like, I can't wait for this to become like mainstream. See, Bernie, it works because you pay for the energy used. Oh, nah, I'm good. These multi-billion-dollar companies can't even properly function or properly run these data centers, and they're paying like millions of dollars probably in electrical fees, and you want me to pay who knows how much money per month added onto my electric bill just so you can have, I guess, mobile data or spread out, or like a network of data centers spread out. I don't know, but yeah. Oh, and let me look up, let me see here. Bernie was talking about, all right, Arc handheld. Let's see here, 3 days ago. All right, here we go. This is over on Intel's newsroom. I think it's funny, all these sites, it's like newsroom.name of company. Because that's how it was for NVIDIA. It was newsroom.nvidia. Now it's newsroom.intel. Let's see here. Let me get a sip of water before I try to keep talking. Oh, yeah, thank you, Great Wall. Distributed data center. All right. All right, what's new? Intel today. Oh, here, let me do this so y'all can read. My bad. There we go. All right, what's new? Intel today introduced Intel Arc G series processors, a new family of products designed for next generation handheld gaming systems. Launching with Intel Arc G3 and Intel Arc G3 Extreme processors running on Windows 11. The series builds on the architecture of Intel Core Ultra Series 3, codenamed Panther Lake, to bring optimized performance and power efficiency to portable play. Designed for handheld with optimized core counts, power management, and software, Intel Arc G3 processors deliver leadership performance and efficiency for smooth, immersive gameplay and exceptional battery life without compromise. Handheld designs from leading partners will launch in the coming months, beginning with Acer's Predator Atlas 8, MSI Qual 8 EX AI Plus. That is a freaking name and a half. And 1X player. I see here, quote, Intel Arc G series represents years of focused innovation and deep commitment to gaming. It delivers uncompromising PC performance in the palm of your hand, combined with the console-like accessibility and immediacy gamers expect. With cutting-edge graphics technologies like SESS3 and breakthrough efficiency for longer unplugged play. Intel Arc G series proves that while others make trade-offs, gamers don't have to. And that's from Dan Rogers, Vice President and General Manager, PC Product Client Computing Group. Okay, do they have pictures of this stuff? Gamers Nexus had a video out over the weekend about it. Okay. Do they show pictures of it, or is it just talking specs and stuff? I was kind of hoping they'd have a picture of it. Oh, here it is. Let's see here. Oh, let's go to Tech Power Up. There we go. Okay. So is this a mock-up? Okay, yep, it's a mock-up. Let me use reset. There we go. Yeah, it's okay. So it's a alleged leaked images. Let me blow this up. There we go. Let's see. Yes, look up MSI Qual. They had slides about the performance over. Oh, it actually has performance over the LX. That's interesting. So basically, we'll read this. Designed for gaming handheld market, Acer and X1 player, announcing new gaming handhelds, Intel's confirmed. Okay, oh, here it is. Prior leaks also tipped an 8-inch, 500 nit, 120-inch, that'd be insane. 120 hertz, 1080p display, 32 gigs of RAM, and an 80 watt-hour battery. That's not terrible. Yes, Claw comes out July 26th. Okay, let me see if I can find. Here we go. Oh, that shit. Should have just looked at the freaking website. We don't accept all that crap. Okay, doesn't matter what I do with that. It's gonna be the same size. All right, let's see here. Windows 11 Home, controller-like ergonomics. Let's. Oh, okay, I like that. I'm guessing these are rubberized, which that's like my favorite. Do I even have my? I only have my Xbox controller in here, but I really, that's one of the things I really like about the Elite controllers is they have that rubber grip for your palms. And also, too, if y'all didn't know this, if y'all couldn't tell by my backgrounds and stuff when I make videos and do my streams, I love purple. This is purple. I like it. But anyways, let's see here. I don't know how I feel about that chin. Because it almost... I'm wondering if maybe this part actually has like a hinge underneath it and allows it to double as a kickstand. Let's read. Let's not read. Okay. Okay, they haven't really gone into the specifications of it. Supposedly be 1500. I mean, that would make sense considering that. I mean, how much is the regular claw? Okay, so yeah, it's like. Oh. 1300? Let's see. Oh, okay, here we go. Gizmodo has an article about it. I don't need your ad. Excuse me, pardon me, come through. Let's see. Your expected price of MSI's new Qual 8 handheld will make you cry. Which I believe the first one was already pushing $1,000 from the get-go. I think it was 1,200 actually, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see here. I literally... Oh, here we go. All that promised power will come for a price. The company told the shortcut it's aiming for around $1,500. That's probably referring to the version with the Intel Arc G3 Extreme, though MSI is unlikely to offer an option with any lower-end processor. The company is also reportedly aiming for a release date of around June 23rd. That's at the end of the month. That's a really weird and short hype cycle for this, but I mean, with all the different handhelds that are coming out now, it's like, well, I mean, what do? Do you announce it and then wait for 4 other ones to just come out and use them? The product just coming out is, hey, look, there's more portables and handhelds coming out now. But I think that's cool though, because like I really love learning about new tech and stuff. So appreciate you, Bernie, for bringing this to my attention. Yes, couldn't remember if it was June or July. Gotcha. Hey, dude, you knew more than I did. So again, appreciate you for bringing that up. But I think we got, let's see, so 4 weeks from tomorrow. Okay, yeah, that's. Let's see. Let me look at my. Yeah, 23rd. Yeah, 3 weeks from tomorrow, which is what, 2 weeks after the Xbox showcase. Dude, this week is going to be crazy when it comes to gaming news. Because what? We got the PlayStation State of Play tomorrow, which me and Ion Storm will be doing over on his channel. So tomorrow for Gaming News Live, we'll do an hour of the news. And then we're jumping right into the PlayStation showcase. So if you want to have a watch party with that, or have a watch party with us on that, make sure to go subscribe to Ion Storm's channel, and we will be doing that at 4 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. Watch the Gamers Nexus video. Yeah, I will definitely watch that. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go on my phone right now and add that to my watch later. I thoroughly enjoy Gamers Nexus's coverage because they actually do a lot of really good due diligence when it comes to sourcing information and sourcing the parts to test the things to give us the information that we need to make a educated consumer decision. See, Bernie said the State of Play will be for games that will be coming out through 2035, since they release a game every 2 to 3 years. I mean, you're not entirely wrong right now, because they've dropped the ball this gen. Like, I mean, can we all agree on that? PlayStation dropped the ball this gen. Not saying Xbox did much better, but at least they've been putting stuff out every year, multiple games a year. But yeah, let me add. Let's see. Okay, yep, I just found it. I'm adding it to my watch later now. Sweet. All right, there we go. Facts. Yeah. PlayStation, like, and here's the thing, and I'm just going to go ahead and say this going forward. I am not a PlayStation fanboy. I'm not an Xbox fanboy. I'm not a PC fanboy. I'm a fan of games. I'm a fan of games that run good, look good, play good, and have good stories. That's what we do here on this channel. And I'm sick and tired of everyone just wanting to jump on the bandwagon with the information. But I just like to play games. Like I just showed y'all the Steam Deck. Y'all can kind of see the little console shrine I have over here. I got a couple more consoles in the living room, and I got a couple more that are just chilling in a box. Like I just love games, and I just want to. Yeah, I am gonna have biases from time to time, but I try to counter those biases with facts to where I can have a well-rounded viewpoint of things. Yeah, what the Great Wall says, make sure to like and subscribe. Yeah, if you like the content, hit the like button. If you enjoy the newscast, the Aero's Morning Sesh, if you like the content that I provide and the game streams, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And again, thank you, the Great Wall, for reminding people of that. And yeah, yeah, I will definitely be looking at that Gamers Nexus video at some point today. Bernie, appreciate you for bringing that to my attention. But and the last little bit of news that I wanted to cover today, personally, was Forza. Because Mags had the issue. I've now had the issue twice. We have it on streamer mode, but we're still getting hit with copyright. And it's like, well, you put a streamer mode in, but then you didn't take out the songs that are a part of a studio that is known to be copywritten. And so I couldn't find a news article on this, so I just grokked it. It's like, yeah, it's a widespread issue right now with Forza Horizon 6. Many streamers and YouTubers are still getting copyright claims and sometimes demonetization, which I believe that's what happened to Mag on their VODs clips, even when streamer mode is enabled. So, streamer mode is supposed to swap out most licensed music for royalty-free tracks, mainly from hospital records, but it's not perfect. Some songs in that pool are still triggering YouTube's Content ID system. This has been a recurring problem in previous Forza Horizon games too. Now, y'all know I love my Forza Horizon 6. Great game. Love it. Play it almost every day. But I have to talk about this. It's like, so you go out of your way to make a mode for streamers to be able to have background music, but then not only does it come out that they're still getting copyright strikes, or not copyright strikes, but they're getting demonetized and whatnot. And this has been going on since at least Forza Horizon 4. Like, I actually, before I started the stream, I looked it up. This has been a known issue since at least Forza Horizon 4. It's ridiculous. Let's see, Bernie, the biggest issue Xbox has with going back to exclusivity is I don't think financially they can afford to right now. They don't have the user base on consoles right now. And Bernie, honestly, I'm just gonna be honest with you. Screw exclusivity. At this point, these companies want to make money, and we, the consumers, don't want to get squeezed. That's everybody wins. That's how I see it. Like, back in the day, exclusives made sense because that's how you sold your box. Well, back in the day, the box was the product. Today, the box isn't the product. The box is a service, i.e. Game Pass, i.e. GeForce Experience, or GeForce Now, Amazon Luna. Like, there's tons of options for streaming now. But I wholeheartedly agree that exclusives just need to go. And if they do want to do exclusives, 6-month timed exclusivity and call it a day. Like 6 months and go home. Like, we don't need these games. We don't need more companies acting like PlayStation when it comes to PC ports. Like, that whole thing with PlayStation, like, it's still solely a Jason Schreier reporting. There's very few, if not limited, other sources that are hinting at it, but he's the only one. He's the main one that's saying that PC ports are done. And I just want to see people to be able to play games. I don't care if you play on Nintendo. I don't care if you play on Xbox, PlayStation, PC. I don't care if you play on a freaking potato. Just, you're playing games. That's it. Hey, Seth made it. Welcome in, buddy. You made it right for the end of the show. I'm just kidding. We still got a little bit. I think going forward, I'm gonna have like the last 10 minutes of the show just be us, just kind of like a community discussion. Y'all can ask me whatever y'all want to ask, and if I don't know it, I will tell you I don't know, and we'll look into it together. Fully agree. Exclusivity needs to go. Yeah, all it's doing is enabling the fanboy communities. That's all it's doing. And it's been festering for a hot minute, and it just needs to go. But I want to look at that. I want to look at this again, because that does look cool. Like, you can say what you want, it looks cool. Which, I mean, they didn't really change much of the design, because I'm pretty sure the previous claw had a very similar body style. But yeah, though, we've reached the end of all the new stuff I was going to cover today. So, you know, again, if y'all have anything y'all want me to touch on, or y'all just want to discuss, drop it in the chat. And if you're watching this after the fact, drop your questions. I still go back and read the comments. They also that will run Xbox mode. Yeah, I kind of figured. I mean, because the what is it? The Xbox mode is built into Windows 11 now. Like I think most people have, besides Seth. I don't know why Seth. I guess he said something about Microsoft they didn't like, because Seth hasn't had access to his Xbox mode button. And how long, Seth? It's been a minute. Oh, you got it back last night, finally. Yeah, Seth was out of, like, he didn't have it for like a month. It was at least a couple weeks. It just, he'd be in Discord and just, he'd be like, hey man, your Xbox, you got your Xbox button? What, Xbox? You got the Xbox mode? Yeah, I still got it. What the heck, man? It goes through the M or whatever it is on the MSI handheld. Oh, okay. Gotcha. So that's why I had to join a deeper level of Insider. Oh, really? See, I reverted back to the, whatever the softest entry point is. Pause. Yeah, I literally have, I think it's called like something preview. And it's like the closest to official release that you can get. But it's weird that you had to do that. He just wants to be deeper inside Microsoft. I mean, Steph, you want to take that smack? Oh, Microsoft, oh, Microsoft. Like, oh, Microsoft, let down your GPU. Or let down your Project Helix. See, right through, I left the Insider for Windows. Too many bugs on mine. Yeah, I used to have it on my gaming laptop, and it caused so many, like, I feel like they're not optimized as well for laptops as they should be. That's just my opinion. That's my experience with one singular product. But, yeah, it is what it is. Now, I do have a question for y'all. Any of y'all that are on PC. Are y'all having issues with achievements popping up on screen when you're playing games through the Xbox app? Yep, Seth, we actually talked about that. I actually caught that news before it disappeared, thanks to Bernie. With the MSI Claw and the RTX Spark chip. Yeah, dude, there's a lot of cool news coming out right now. Like, I genuinely think people should start getting excited for gaming. Like, obviously, you know, keep your expectations on a short leash. But I think the games industry has a chance to come back. And if it don't, let it crash. Let a phoenix arise after the fact. Whatever's got to happen to make the industry healthy again. See, Bernie, well, it is Codex week and then Games Fest at end of the week. Yeah, because we got the Sony State of Play tomorrow, and then we got Summer Games Fest starting Friday, and then the Xbox Showcase on Sunday, which, again, shameless plug, go check out Ion Storm's channel. Me and him will be streaming the Showcase live over there Sunday. See, right there, yes, and when they pop up, they don't make sound. Okay. Yeah, because I'm not getting sound or the pop-up at all. And I'm sick and tired of it saying, like, trying to find an actual solution. And it says something stupid like disable achievements and then re-enable, or disable notifications for achievements and then re-enable them. It should fix it. If I had $1, people, for every time that I have done this and it has not fixed it, I'd be able to afford the Qual 8. For AMD and NVIDIA and keynotes yesterday. Yeah, because that was where the NVIDIA chip for laptops was shown off. And then, oh, wait. I can't believe I almost didn't talk about that. Where is... Shoot, we got to talk about that. The new Aero, RG Ally X. Where's it at? There we go. Oh, look at this. Oh, hey, this one's actually different. Oh, y'all can't see it, but it says press.asus this time. But yeah. So, can't believe I almost forgot about this. Yeah. Asus is actually making a OLED ROG, but the catch is you have to buy the bundle with the glasses. The bundle with the X-Pro glasses, yep. And I don't think I even want to know the price. Oh, it's got a... From what I understood, it was still the Z2 Extreme. From what I understand, it just has more RAM. And there was something else that was different about it. Let's see. I'm trying to find the... Oh, here we go. That's really small. Sorry, guys. Oh, y'all can read. All right. Let's see here. All right, here we go. Premium hardware upgrades. For the first time ever, the RG Xbox Ally X20 comes equipped with an OLED display, now slightly larger at 7.4 inches for increased immersion and visibility. This Nebula HDR display features a fast 120Hz refresh rate, FreeSync Premium Pro support, and 1400 nits of peak brightness for incredible HDR performance. With a VESA HDR 1000 rating, full Dolby Vision support, and a 0.2 millisecond response time, all content is fast, bright, and vivid. And with Corning DXC glass and an anti-reflective coating, it reduces glare by 65%. Users will never have trouble locking into their games again. Okay, where is... They did... it's also got new joysticks. The chip OLED ROG is going to be very expensive with glasses that would be at least 1.5 to 2K. Yeah, this thing, like... That's why I was making the face I was making in the beginning of when we started talking about this. This thing is... I would be shocked if it was cheaper than... If it was $200 cheaper than the new MSI Claw. If the MSI Claw is $1,500, they've historically been the higher end of the pricing bracket for these things. So I'm going out on a limb and assuming that $1,500 is the ceiling. If it's not, I don't know how they're going to sell them. Hey, Emperor Hound, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Let's see, Seth, it's still 24 gig. Oh, it's... Yeah, my bad. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's still 24 gigs. I don't know why I thought it was 32. Oh, here we go. Yep, combined with the incredible performance and efficiency of the AMD Ryzen AI Z2... So it's a Z2 Extreme with AI built in. Okay, got it. Extreme processor plus 24 gigabytes of high-speed LPDDR5X RAM and 1 terabyte of PCIe 4.0 NVMe storage. This thing is not going to be cheap at all. Oh, well, if you have the glasses, you don't need the screen. Yeah, but the thing is, though, this is a bundle. You can't just buy the ROG Ally X20. Or just buy... You have to get the whole thing as a bundle. It's the exact same... Oh, okay. Good man, getting ready for work. Nice. 2000. Yeah, right there, Chip. I'm right there with y'all. It's like... With what they're putting in it, it's like... If just what MSI is doing is $1,500, and this thing literally has everything upgraded minus the... Well, I can't say everything upgraded because I don't actually know the official specs of the the Xbox ROG Ally X. You'll be able to buy them separate. Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought I saw something that said that it was just a part of a bundle. You couldn't get it. Maybe I misread something on X this morning. That's on me if I misread something. But yeah, oh hey, Seth, this thing's gonna have auto SR preview. I know that you were talking about auto SR for Your ally. Yeah, it's funny. Now that you're on PC, I forgot. I literally almost forgot that you had an Ally X. I was like, wait a second. Does he have an Ally X? You already have it. All right, let me get back. All right. But yeah, that's about all I got. I can't think of anything else to bring up this week besides getting ready for tomorrow's show. Yeah, gaming is expensive, and there's people that are sitting there saying, "Don't be broke," and "Oh, we'll save up." Dude, there's some people that are saving up just for necessities, like getting a tire replaced or getting clothes for their kids. Like, there's people that are not just living paycheck to paycheck, but they're actually having to save up money for like legitimate needs. So it's like asking people to save up, like, is it simply like, oh, just save up, just take money every week? Who can do that? Like, especially if this thing's like, we'll just say, just for argument's sake, $1,500. Who in their right mind can put back, what would that be, like $50 a month for a year? It's wild. See, Bernie, Sony age verification, that is coming. Yeah, they're gonna have a hard time getting that over here in the States. At least for now. See, Ryther, I have the RG Ally X and don't use it at all. See, Ryther, I was literally just saying that about my Steam Deck I pulled out. I have it, I don't use it. That's why y'all haven't really seen any Steam Deck reviews or Steam Deck performance reviews on the channel, because it's just, I don't use it. Like I said, it's not a bad product when it was $500 and was it $69, $79? Now, no, absolutely not. No, it's not even worth looking into at that price. See, Chip, I'm interested in the new Helix, but these prices have me wondering what that will cost. Yeah, I don't see the Helix costing under $1,000. I just don't see it unless Xbox does some aggressive subsidizing. That thing will be under $1,000. The Seth Monsters, looks like it's time to get a deal on an Xbox Ally X. You already have one. Unless you're purchasing a gift for the Great Wall. I'd say Chip, I have the Xbox Ally X with Vitcher, Luma Pros, and an eGPU setup. I use mine all the time playing Steam games. I think that's like my biggest thing is, like, I would love to have a handheld that's capable of, like, cause like for me, 1080p, as long as I can hit medium settings and get over 60 FPS, solid handheld in my book. That's what I want in a handheld. But it's the prices. Maybe I am pumping up the market to sell one. Seth, you're not getting rid of your Ally X. Anyone that knows you knows that you're not getting rid of... You are too curious when it comes to tech to get rid of that thing. 500. Yeah, see, I think, like, for me, like, I have an OLED TV, but I've talked to Seth Monsters and a couple other people about these AR whatever glasses that just put a screen, like a 100-inch screen, right in front of your face. But for me, I would need that to be 1440p, and I would like to get 120 FPS out of it. See, he's selling to get the new claw, wants to get it on Intel now. Oh, Seth's jumping ship from AMD to Intel. Y'all heard it here first, folks. Ridiculous, Seth. But yeah, that's I think I've said this like 5 times now, but that's about all I got for this week's episode. Appreciate all y'all for coming out and supporting the show. Again, don't forget to hit that like button on your way out, and if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. I currently stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, and then I'm trying to figure out something to do on Saturday, Sunday. Just kind of have like a weekend show where we can just kind of like get together, talk about stuff, do some research, talk about stuff we're doing. But yeah, other than that, I appreciate all y'all for coming through and hanging out. And I will catch y'all on the next stream. God bless. Peace, guys.